What is going on, my super sandwiches? Rhymestyle here. I'm still sick. Hashtag sickstyle all over the comments. No, for real, I'm still dying. I got Ebola. To those who haven't been keeping up the past couple days, I went to Evo this past weekend, and for the first time ever, I caught the con bug. Yes, the con bug is basically what you get when you go to a convention, and there's a lot of people there. You shake hands with the wrong people, and then you walk away, and you got Ebola. That's me. I'm dying right now, but you know what? We're gonna power through this video, so I'm gonna show you this amazing figure. Now, I'm at Comic-Con, and I had one thing on my mind, and that was to get this Kaioken variation Goku from the Saiyan Saga. Picked it up while I was there. It turns out they were actually selling these early. Now, to those who aren't keeping up, this is coming out next. The release date technically is for this is supposed to be middle of July, which is currently right now, and only in Japan. I believe in the West, we should be getting it sometime in the next couple of weeks. Usually it's like a month behind, but yeah, this is available right now in Comic-Con. So if you're watching this while you're in San Diego, go to Comic-Con, pick it up from the Tamashi booth. I believe it's like 40 bucks. Otherwise, you can get it in the link down below, which I'll show you how to get a fast and cheap way. And then if you don't mind waiting, you can always pick this up at like Amazon and Barnes & Noble, whatever, in like a month when it's officially released in the West. But if you don't want to wait, Ami is your place. It's a really good place where you can get it for a decent price. They don't overcharge. On top of that, they allow you to translate it from wherever country you live in into Japanese yen. So go over there. That's where I get my figures from usually. But this one I only picked up just because I saw it was there for sale early, and I figured why not. Now, this guy is a huge improvement. I mean, just look at these two. Just look at the boxes. So let's look at the original one. Now, when this initially came out, this is a really exciting figure at the time because, again, Dragon Ball figures evolved from the horrendous 1999 figures that I grew up with to what they are today. When this came out, this is amazing. This is a really nice figure. But then it's like when they show you how much they improved between these two, it's kind of comical. Now, I'd say a good year ago, 2 years ago, 4 years ago now, something like that, a while ago when this first came out, I would have recommended this to everybody as a Vegeta fan. Now, not anymore. This guy has officially kicked this one's face, and the only reason why you want this right now is just for a collective value. I will take this out of the box in a couple seconds to show you, but first, let's go ahead and dive into this. So here we go. Of course, you got the infamous pose. It's over 9,000, or technically it's over 8,000 if you're following the manga and Dragon Ball Kai accuracy, or accurate versions. In fact, in the comment section below is a hashtag over 8,000 or over 9,000. Which one do you personally like better? Now, again, the correct one is over 8,000 because that's what happened in the manga. And what happened when they brought the show over overseas here in the West, there's a typo, and they actually said over 9,000, which spawned the crazy meme that still is a huge deal today. But the correct one is over 8,000. But to me, it kind of sounds weird to say over 8,000. So what do you personally like better? Hashtag over 8,000 or hashtag over 9,000? All over the comment section below. But yeah, here we go. By the way, Nappa's coming out, I believe, next month. And if you want to pick them up as well, you should be able to pre-order on AmiAmi.com as well. So when that comes out, I'll definitely do a review and breakdown here. But this has improved so much compared to this garbage figure. Again, just look at the back. Just look at the back. Here's all the action poses. You got the Gala gun, the Scouter break. There's them when they first arrived. You even got little logos and numbers and symbols on the Scouter, which is insane. There's the infamous crossed arm. And of course, you know, Vegeta ready to fight against Goku. Whereas here, it's like, oh, you could tell that they were just like putting out a figure, like, you know, yeah. So let's go ahead and pop this open, and I'm gonna show you what everything you get inside here. I already cut it open, so I don't have to like struggle with it, even though it's just basically one sticker. It's not really much to struggle with. Here's what you get when you open it. So you got two hands, which are like this. Then you got the, I like to call these the Final Flash hands, but technically you can also call it the Galley Gun hands, which is what you see on the box, technically, of these right here. And of course, you got the infamous Crush Scouter. You have a tail piece if you don't want to keep the tail wrapped around the body. You got the two arms, because you need arms. And of course, the figure itself, as well as an extra Scouter piece that doesn't have the logos and symbols on it. Also, you have an extra head, so it doesn't have a giant hole in the side when you're trying to, like, you know, have the Scouter on it. This is what I'm talking about. So here's the hole I'm speaking of. Pop this off, there you go. See that? You have the second head over here in case you don't want to have the Scouter on, so you can choose your favorite poses and stuff. So that's actually, let's look at the figure first. This looks absolutely clean. Like I said, seeing it from the outside of the box, I can tell this is a crazy, amazing improvement. But seeing this right now in my hands, this is an amazing quality figure. Look at that. I like how the tail's wrapped around everything. The first thing I want to notice is it's not loose. When I bought the original figure, which again I'll pop out here in the box in a second, it was super loose. Like, even when you do this, the freaking torso would fall off. But then again, I might have just gotten a faulty figure, so I don't really know. But this is a massive improvement. Just look at that mean Widow's Peak. Look at that. It's called Widow's Peak, right? Look at that mean hairline. Only Vegeta can pull off this kind of hairline. So there's a up close of his face. Look at that. He's angry. So as far as the faces, you got this one right here, which is obviously you can say that this is it's over 9,000 face, or Galagan or just Key Charge, whatever, any kind of Vegeta face, that's what that one is. And again, this is connected to that head, which doesn't have the little hole in the side in case you don't want the Scouter on. You got another Scouter, like I said, over here. If I can pop this out, come on. This one does not have any of the logos and stuff on it or symbols. You can kind of see, it's not really focused. There you go. Again, to compare it to the other one, here is the other one with the symbols and stuff. Come on, there you go, look at it. This is actually pretty badass. Really nice detail there. Then you got this face over here, which is just kind of like the face you make when you step on a Lego block. Like you wake up in the morning and the first thing you do is just step on that disgustingly awful pointy piece that just basically sends your entire body into a state of pain. That face. And of course, you gotta have the infamous Vegeta smirk. There it is. This is that smirk where it's like, you pull an LR and the first thing you want to do is tweet a nano. That's what that smirk is right there. We'll call that the nano smirk. In fact, I want you guys to go, I'm sure Nano's going to open this box at some point in the next couple of days, weeks, or whatever. When he does, I want you guys to go to his channel and say, that smirk right here is a nano LR-genic smirk right there, as you can see. Because tell me that's not. You pull a smirk and the first thing you want to do is tweet him. Then of course you got the open tail, which is kind of stiff, reminds me of Xenoverse. It's not the fully one, but it is kind of like bendy. Granted, you don't want to bend this because you can still break it, but it is kind of soft plastic. And of course, like I said, here is this crushed Scouter when Vegeta got angry when he was trying to read Goku's power level. And of course, finally, you got the arm pieces. Now, I will note, let me pop this out of the box right now just so you can get a comparison. There are some missing accessories, and I will show you that right now. First one is no Ki Blast. Granted, if you have this, you can just grab the Ki Blast out of this and give it to him. No Ki Blast. Also, he has a couple extra pieces. We got the Dirty Fireworks fingers, which is what he blew up Kui with, right there. And then he has these but open palm hands, which are just another Ki Blast. This is actually what he killed Jace with, I believe. When he was like, when he chopped him to Sound Dynamic and then blew him away. That's what those hands are. For some reason, they decided to not include them. Now, granted, if you have the original ones, you could still just take it out of the box. But again, this is more of a collective value. Again, let me just pop this out real fast, just so you can see the terrible comparison. Again, a couple years ago, this is an A1 figure, but now it's like, ew. Just look at the looseness. This is what I'm talking about. Every time I had this like displayed, which is only like once, the freaking torso would just fall apart, which is why I just put it back in the box and it's standing there for pretty much forever. Like, it was a cool figure, it's so stiff. I mean, another example is, look at this. This kind of moves now. Whoops, we get a little focus over here. The shoulder pieces and armor kind of moves now. This one doesn't. It pops. In fact, it pops off and breaks. Look, that's what this figure does best. It just breaks. The main reason why I actually keep this in a box isn't because of the collective value, just because I know the second I pop it out. I mean, look at the head. The head can't even stay up. It's just so fragile. So I'm just gonna put this down here forever and not let it move out. Now I will point out that the headpiece that they had in the original one is different. This is the face he was making, I want to say, when Frieza was beating him down. As you can see, he's sweaty, he's like in pain, he's like, argh. This face is exclusive to the original one. And as far as what other ones that they had in the original one is, they had this face right here, which is kind of like the neutral. It's kind of a smirk. It's kind of a smirk. And then of course this is the neutral one where it's just basically the neutral Vegeta face, where he's not making any face really, just kind of like nah. So you think you're stronger than me, but I don't care. So the original one does still have something that makes it unique, and just the fact that they had different accessories. Whereas this one is different. It's a nice touch, if that makes sense. By the way, because of how the plug is in the back, you cannot actually mix and match. You cannot take these pieces and stick it to these, because you can see they are different molds. So keep that in mind. So again, like I said, I would never recommend this original one unless you just want for collector value. But this right here, this right here is absolutely A1. So let's actually pop it off real fast and put the arms on it, so we can, do some fun stuff with it before I end this video. There we go, put you on there. And let's give you this. Just kidding, wrong hand. Gotta learn my left from my right. There we go. Let's give him that. There we go. Don't mind me. And then put this on here. There's the infamous pose. So actually, I gotta give him the right face. Let's actually just replace his face with this. There we go. Pretty simple, just like any other SH Figuarts that Tamashii released. It's really easy to switch accessories. There's the infamous pose. Nappa, what does this guy say about his power level? Oh god, that actually hurt my throat really, really badly. There it is. Pretty, I mean, I don't have to go over the flexibility of these figures, because like I said, it's Tamashii Nation. If you've ever seen anything that they released. By the way, as you can see, this is the updated crotch, updated mold, which in the last couple years, every single figure that they release has been a lot more better quality, I should say. Whereas the older ones, we're not going to talk about the older ones. I mean, I can just show you, but just popping this Vegeta. Just look at this. What is this? What is this? What is this Vegeta butt? It's terrible. Put this back in here and never open it again. Whereas this, amazing. It's super nice. super high quality. It feels like a quality figure. That's what I want to say. Like when I open this, it's nice, this one right here, but it's not quality. When you hold this, it's like, wow, man, I feel the quality, and I like that a lot. So I gotta, of course, have him in his favorite pose. In fact, let me ask you a question. The final question I'm asking you before this video is, if you get this figure, which pose are you gonna have him in first on your shelves or whatever? Are you gonna have him over the over 9,000 face? Are you gonna have him like the Gala Gun pose, or just a neutral with him with his arms crossed? What is your go-to pose for this figure that you would have on your shelf? Let me know in the comment section below. So yeah, oh god, freaking Evola, man. Hashtag Evola. Hashtag go away Evola. Let's do that. Hashtag go away Evola. So I can freaking get this stupid cold out of my system. It's almost done. It's almost done. But at least I have enough to power through for this video and then get back into bed because I really need to. I probably shouldn't have gone to Comic-Con today to pick this up just because my body wasn't quite ready yet. I'm trying to pull it. There we go. I probably should have stayed in bed the entire weekend, but then again, when I figured I had a chance to go in there and get these figures, I couldn't just not, you know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta get your new figures. So with that said, let me know your thoughts on the Scouter Saiyan Saga Vegeta re-release. I don't even want to say re-release. It's a new release. Because this is a no-no. This is a yes. Let me know your thoughts on this. Would you pick this up? Again, if you want to get it for yourself, you can either wait until it comes out roughly next couple weeks, like next month. Which you can get like Amazon, Barnes & Noble. Or if you want to get it earlier, you can get it from AmiAmi, which I'll have the direct link in the description below, where you can get it for a pretty good price, reasonable shipping, and then you can get it a lot sooner. Or if you just want to wait, like I say, you can go to Barnes & Noble next month, and then there it is. But yeah. Anyways, let me know your thoughts. This is a yay or nay. When the Nappa comes out in the next couple of weeks, I will definitely do a breakdown for him as well. As you can see, he's right there with his little stinky fingers. That's what I like to call it. Hey Vegeta, smell my fingers. That's exactly what that is. Let me know your thoughts on this in the comment section below. Yay or nay. We'll take them for it. I hope you guys enjoyed us today. My name is Rhymestyle. I'll see you guys in the comment section below. Peace.